So it's come to my attention that I'm just like really pretty, like beautiful, like gorgeous, and like drop dead gorgeous, like oh, come on. And that's really all I had to say. So
Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl again, Amy Fears. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. You guys that are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. So today is going to be about beauty. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do makeup. A subtle look, something nice and simple. No eyeshadow, just, foundation, concealer, your next girl look. So let's dive right into it. So first off, we're going to start with our moisturizer. So either you have an oily, dry combination skin, you all need to moisturize. So I'm going to go in with this moisturizer from Msmetics. So I'm going to moisturize my face. Please don't forget your under eye is very, very important because that place is very dry and the skin there is quite thin. So please don't forget to moisturize there. So next I'm going to be applying primer. So this is Too Faced Hangover Primer. It's a hydrating primer. So I don't really want to go for a mattifying look. But for those of you that want to use a mattifying primer, please go ahead. I just want to have, a very glowy, dewy kind of look. So please, another thing you need to do, avoid applying your primer under the eye area. Please avoid it. Very important. Avoid it, guys. After that, the next step, to me, is a very important step. It's the setting spray. So I'm also going to be using the Too Faced Hangover setting spray. So that's it. I hope you guys can see it clearly. So to me, this kind of helps make everything you've applied to like sit in properly. So just, and when you're spraying, your hand should, it's not this like a bit far. So let it dry in, let it, sit in. Next up is going to be foundation. So my go-to foundation at the moment is the McGrath Lab Foundation, guys. It's skinning. My go-to before actually was NARS. I still love NARS. If anybody comes to me, I recommend NARS, but for now, this is my holy grail, Pat McGrath. So let's get into it. Because I'm a badass, so I'm not using mirror to do this makeup. But I don't know, I feel like I'll soon hook. You guys, it's time for me to use mirror, I beg. I need it. So yeah, beauty blender, very important. You need it. So you could either use beauty blender or brush, but I'm a beauty blender kind of person. So for this, please can you see how soft it is? You need very soft beauty blender. When I say soft, look at it. Very soft. So as you can see, I'm dabbing in gently, just like this. Also, avoid your under eye area to avoid creasing. So you don't want to put foundation, put concealer. It's going to have so much weight on the under eye. So you need to avoid applying your foundation there. So can you guys see? No foundation, but can you see? It looks like skin. It looks like I didn't even apply anything, right? But there's foundation on. And most of you forget here. Please push in the remaining. So don't go and pack a new foundation and put there. So the remaining from what you've dabbed into your skin, just push it down here, the neck, your jaw, just push it in so that anywhere you turn around when you're taking pictures and all, there's no demarcation. And guys, I'm done with my foundation application. So next up is going to be concealer and contour. For concealer, guys, I'm going to be using Too Faced Born This Way concealer in shade Sand. So I'm going to be concealing my under eye. As I said, so I'm not going to put so much concealer under the eye is a bit, outdated. So I'm going to just put little under the eyes. So I noticed that some people, when they're applying their concealer, they are scared. You guys don't be scared of your tools, your foundation. Don't be scared. Apply it is your own. Nobody will bite you. So just see slightly. I didn't pack. When I kind of dust off the like take out the excesses and apply. Then here, here. And literally that's it for the under eye. Do I have different techniques for rubbing my concealer under my eye? But I said this is so beginner friendly. So then you apply under here. to highlight your chin, your cupid bow, you highlight it as well. Then your forehead and the bridge of your nose. So please don't start off packing too much concealer. When you take and it's too much, reduce it, then apply. Instead, I rather you build than packing a lot because it's going to be more difficult to blend out. I'm sorry if I blocked that off. Sorry, guys. So yeah, the bridge of the nose. So I'm going to let this sit in for a bit, then I'll apply the contour while this is sitting because you're going to get the full effect of your concealer when it sits in for a bit. Because if you apply and blend almost immediately, it kind of, doesn't have that coverage. So I let it's going to sit a bit. Next up, it's contour. So I have different things I use for contour, but for today, I'm going to be using the Too Faced concealer as well in Toffee. So I'm going to be contouring my cheeks, my nose, my forehead. So as you can see, right? So I think back then, or rather, a lot of people make this mistake when they are applying their contour, they come down here. So that is so, 2000 and I don't know. But right now, if you're applying it, so here's the trick, right? The top of your ear, it's like a guideline to give you that high chin, right? So the top of your ear is how you know how to apply your concealer. So just see. So can you see that same thing I'm doing here? Then you come to your forehead. So to give everything that nice neutral, look. So you look like, your face not just white. So this will help to neutralize your face. For the nose, as you can see, I start from the tip of my eyebrow. Then I come down to my, so I don't go all the way down. I just stop halfway. So now it's time to blend. As you can see, dab, dab motion, dab. When you're dabbing, guys, you don't need to like spread. Just stay in that same spot. Just keep dabbing. It's spreading by itself. The beauty blender is doing its work. Same thing goes here. Keep dabbing. So I basically go in with my contour. I blend in my contour first because I said I need the lighter concealer to have more coverage. So I do that first. I really forgot to mention for your concealers, you can use a shade lighter or two shades lighter to have that, skin finish kind of look like you didn't do so much makeup. So the sand I use is just, I don't know if I'll say it's actually two shades lighter than my skin tone. If I really want to go for that extra glamorous look, at times I add three shades lighter than my foundation look. So yeah, please don't go and use something that is way too lighter than you for this kind of look. See, I'm blending. And now I'm doing my nose, the bridge of my nose. And the forehead. The beauty of makeup is blending. Like blending, like everything. You don't want to see any harsh line. Like you guys can't choose. I'm not done blending, but if you can see everything is just, sitting right. Everything is coming together. So just keep blending. Blend it into the contour. The contour won't get brighter than what it is, trust me. So just take it in, keep blending. Then now I'm going for the under eye. When you're blending your under eye, please be gentle. Don't go, just be gentle. Can see I'm still blending just to make sure that there isn't any harsh lines. Everything is sitting right. And guys, I'm actually done blending. As you can see. So next off, we're going to set the under eye. So there's this trick I recently learned, right? To go in with a powder first, a compact powder, before you go in with your setting powder. I'll be going in with the Fenty beauty powder in 330. It's a compact powder, so it's a new trick I learned, right? Instead of going straight into your setting powder, you can still go straight into it, but as I said, it's a trick I learned. I'm just teaching you guys, you know, how to do skin finish look. So guys, I'm done setting the under eye with the compact powder. So now I'm going to go in with setting powder. And this is from Merak. It's a Nigerian brand. I love it so much. It's the shade ginger. So this is it. Ginger. I hope you guys can see it. Ginger. So I'm going to take a little to bake my under eye. So I'm not one to like pack powders my under eye. So when I take from the setting powder, I dab off excesses on my palm and I go right under my eye. So this is another way to avoid creasing under your eye, because I think when you pack so much powder there, the thing just keeps, you know, it's like you're just packing so much product under there. Your under eye don't need it because the skin under there is so thin. So you just don't need so much powder there. You guys, can you see it? It's giving that, filter look. So that I just try to put the excesses in every other place that has concealer that I set with the Fenty powder. So next off, I'm going to be setting with my contour. So I'm going to be using this Morphe palette in Leader, the Glamour Bronze. So this is what it looks like, the shade Leader. So they have different shades, but this one is what I use. There's actually one that is a bit lighter than this Trailblazer. I use it sometimes, but this kind of works better for me. So I take in my brush and can you see I dab in lightly on the same place that I put the contour, just right above my ear. Be gentle, guys. Just tap, 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 tap. Same thing goes to the forehead. So everywhere you put the contour, you just tap, tap, tap. I'm feeling myself. So nothing I do to give that extra skin finish, I go back in with my beauty blender and just, press everything right in so that everything sits in perfectly. Because I've not even applied powder yet and the face is giving already. You can't deny it. So next up, I'm going to apply my face powder. I'm also going to use Fenty in shade 390. So this is my exact skin tone. So I'm going to be using it to apply all over my face, over the contour and everything, but I won't go close to the highlighted areas. As you can see, I'm also tapping as well. So makeup literally is all about dabbing, tapping. Back in the days where we're using those powder puffs and you're swiping, now we're over and done with that. So we all tap, 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 tap. So you guys can see the look is already given. So at this stage, the next thing I like to do, I try to spray my face again to kind of set in the powder. So the powdery, everything on my face is gonna like sit in. So next we're gonna do the brows, and my go-to brow pencil is Beautylinebydidi. So I'm gonna start off by brushing my brow, upward motion, then swipe to the side. It kind of makes it easy for you to know the direction you're going to draw your brow. Most mistake you guys make, you guys start off from here. When you start off from here, your hand, I don't have to explain it, it kind of takes off the beauty of having that soft, brow look. So I mostly advise that you start from the middle to the end to get the shape you want, because the brow beauty is literally here, to be honest. Okay, so guys, I'm going to, can you see the light strokes? As you can see, can you see the line? Very faint. When you're drawing your upper brow, try to make sure that it connects with the one underneath. Don't go and draw another line and you're having two gaps here. So when you're drawing it, just make your curve and let it come and join. Like, let's have a connecting line to the one you drew underneath. That's literally the trick to drawing an amazing brows. So as you can see, the top part too is super light. It's not thick. So now I'm going to fill up the gap. Then now I'm going to now fill in the front lightly. As I said, light strokes. So you can see I didn't even draw any line at the beginning yet. I'm just stroking and stroking, trying to connect it to the brow that the lines I drew towards the end of my brow, trying to fill up the gap. You guys see my brow is done. I did this brow off camera, so now I'm going to conceal my underbrows. I'm going to use the same concealer I used for my under eye to conceal my brows. So I always advise to use a flat edge brush. Yeah, this is what it looks like, so that it makes the application very precise. So I'm going to go over. So I apply my concealer the same way I draw my brows. I'm going to blend in, blend, blend, blend. As you can see, I'm tapping again. Tap, tap, tap. And if you notice, I didn't take the concealer all the way to the front because, hey, it's going to take off the whole beauty of that, cinched nose, natural brows vibe. So only put it at the arc of your brow. And in most cases like this, I don't tend to put anything above my brow because the way I've drawn it is quite precise and it's so natural and beautiful. So there's no need to go over with concealer. But if you must use your foundation shade, as if you made a mistake or if you need to correct anything, any lines or anything, go with your foundation shade, please. My brow is done. So next off, I'm going to use the same concealer. At times, you can use your foundation, depends on, how bright you want your eye is or how dark your eye is actually. So I'm going to go in with the same concealer I used to conceal my under eye. That's the same one I use for my brow. Because I'm looking for my brush. Please hold on. Found it. So as I said, no eyeshadow look. So you're going to go in with your concealer or foundation on your eyelid. A little goes a long way when doing your eyelid. So next, I'm going to set my eyelid. So you could go in with your powder, you could go in with your setting powder, but I'm going to go in with my setting powder so there's no creasing. Ta-da! You can see I have that natural look going for me already. So next up, I'm going to apply my eyeliners, and I'll be using the Mabrook eyeliner. I like this pencil so much because it's very, very pigmented. As you can see, I didn't have to, put so much, but it's already showing. So for my upper eye, I don't feel like putting, but you can put if you want to. Like I said, this is meant to be like beginner friendly. So I won't put in my upper eye because that's gonna be a different video on how to teach you guys to apply eyeliner. Next thing, I'm gonna go in with my mascara, and I'm using this Too Faced mascara. I love it so so much. Like it's so pigmented and a little goes a long way. I've not even put lashes and see. The easiest way to apply your mascara is to scoop from underneath. Me, I have scattered eyelashes, sha. But if you have long lashes, please feel free to comb through. But me, I can't do that. So I mostly comb from underneath my eye, or rather, yeah, from under. It makes it easy for me. So you guys can see. And I haven't even put lashes yet. So actually, with this look, you can try not to put lashes at this point, and we're literally done with the eyes. Are you sure I should even put lashes? What do you guys think? I'm actually putting on lashes. So this is Msmetics lashes, the tray set. I love Msmetics a lot. Like it's the lashes are always given. So next up, I'm going to be applying blush on my cheeks, and I have this brush. This is the brush I use to apply my blush. I'm sweeping off on the highest point of my cheek. Sweep, dab motion. So sweep, dab, just keep sweeping. So another the trick I learned is with blush, kind of put a little more because it kind of fades out faster. as the day goes by. So I don't say you can pack everything on your cheeks, so but just try and put a little more than your usual. I'm looking pretty already, right? Next off is my lips. I've had this lipstick for a while. It's a Kim K set. I can't remember the name, but this is my go-to. So I'm going to use my hand and spread it all over. So are you a gloss girl? Because I'm forever a gloss girl. So I'm going to go over applying my lip gloss. Then lastly, I'm going to do the most important part of makeup, which is setting your face with your setting spray. And that's it for your subtle look, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I hope you learned one or two things today. And if you have any question, please feel free to ask me in the comment section. I'm here to answer you. So I'm putting all the products in the description box for you to have a look of the products I used today. And guys, watch out for my new videos coming up next week. It's going to be the behind the scene of my photo shoot for my 30th birthday. Guys, your girl is turning 30, the big 3.0. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned and keep watching. And don't forget, guys, subscribe, like, and share. Amy Fears loves you guys.